Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I currently live in an apartment that perfectly accommodates my lifestyle. The space is cozy, filled with natural light, and it has everything I need in a compact and efficient space.
How is your apartment decorated?
My apartment is decorated in a minimalist style with neutral colors and simple furnishings. I prefer a clean and uncluttered environment, so I've kept the decor quite minimalistic.
What is your favorite room in your home? Why?
My favorite room in my home is definitely the living room. It's where I can relax, unwind, and spend quality time with friends and family. The comfortable sofa and warm ambience make it a perfect spot for relaxation.
Which room does your family spend most of the time in?
Generally, my family spends most of our time in the living room. It's the central gathering space where we watch movies, have conversations, and enjoy each other's company.
Would you change anything about your home? Why or why not?
While I'm quite content with my current living space, there are always little improvements that could be made. For instance, I might consider adding more plants to bring in some greenery or investing in some artwork to add character to the walls. However, overall, I'm quite satisfied with my home as it is.
Would you like to move to a different home in the future?
Yes, I think it's natural to consider moving to a different home at some point in the future, especially as circumstances change. Perhaps I'll look for a larger space if my family grows, or maybe I'll seek a different neighborhood for a change of scenery. However, I'm in no rush to move as I'm quite happy with my current living situation. If I could choose anywhere to live, it wouldn't be a huge mansion, but a comfortable and practical house that suits my family's needs. Ideally, I'd love to find a place in the suburbs of my city. The house would be a two-story one, with a decent-sized backyard. It wouldn't necessarily need to be brand new, but well-maintained with enough space for everyone. Having 3 bedrooms would be perfect, one for each of us, me, my spouse, and our child, and maybe a spare room that could be used as a guest room or a home office in the future. The backyard would be a key feature. We could have some nice patio furniture for evenings spent relaxing outdoors, maybe even a small barbecue pit for weekend cookouts. The kids could play safely in the yard, and there would be space for a little vegetable garden where we could grow some fresh herbs and tomatoes. Of course, I'd share this house with my spouse and our child. It would be a place where we could create happy memories together. Imagine cozy movie nights in the living room, or helping our child with their homework at the kitchen table. We could also have family dinners in the dining room, sharing stories about our day. The reason I prefer a suburban location is because it offers a good balance. It's quieter than the city center, which would be ideal for raising a child. Yet, it's still close enough for commuting to work and accessing all the necessary amenities like schools, shops, and parks. This kind of house would provide a comfortable and secure environment for my family to grow and thrive. Overall, this suburban house with a backyard wouldn't be extravagant, but it would be a perfect fit for our practical needs as a middle-class family. It would offer a space for relaxation, family activities, and creating lasting memories together.
Do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in?
The decision to rent or buy depends on several factors. Owning a property is seen as a long-term investment, but it requires a significant down payment. Renting offers more flexibility, especially for young adults who might not be settled in their careers yet. However, rent prices can keep increasing, and you don't build any equity. Ultimately, it's a personal choice based on financial situation and life goals.
How easy is it to find a place to live in your country?
In my country, the ease of finding a place varies depending on location and budget. In major cities, competition for good apartments can be fierce, requiring quick decisions and potentially higher rents. In smaller towns, finding a place might be easier, but options could be limited. Online platforms can help with searches, but it's still important to do thorough checks on properties before committing.
Do you agree that there is a right age for young adults to stop living with their parents?
There isn't a specific right age in my culture. Financial independence often plays a big role. Some young adults might move out sooner if they get a good job, while others might stay with their families longer to save money or pursue higher education. It's more about individual circumstances and family dynamics than a set age.
What options are available to young couples looking for accommodation in your country?
Young couples have a few options. Renting an apartment is a common choice, especially in cities. Some might consider co-living arrangements where they share a bigger space with other young professionals to reduce costs. Government housing programs might exist to offer affordable options in certain areas. In some cultures, young couples might even choose to live with one set of parents for a while to save up for their own place eventually.
What are some of the pleasures involved in making a home for ourselves?
There are many pleasures in creating a home. It's about personalizing the space, decorating with things you love, making it feel comfortable and inviting. There's a sense of accomplishment in furnishing and organizing it to fit your needs. The biggest pleasure might be the feeling of security and belonging that comes with having your own space, where you can relax and build a life with loved ones.